All right,
Okay,
you are live.
got it. Thank you. Okay, so I will call the September 20th, 2022 meeting of the Akron Tree Commission to order. We don't need to do a roll call, do we? Or do, I guess we do. I do. So, and Sarah's the one who used to do this. So, okay, I'll do it. What do you do when you're scribe and oh, that reminds me, we're going to need minutes. Maria, you're on. Is this something you can do for today?
Yes, I can take the minutes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sarah Bradenberg here. Jim Aitken.
Here.
Patricia Wyatt.
Here.
Jeff Fusco.
Here.
Okay. Sarah Biviano is on vacation.
She's on this. She's on this call.
No, she's not.
Who's Sarah
It's
V?
Maria.
Who's Sarah V?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus
Sarah
Christ.
V and Sarah B. I know it
Put
can
my
be
glasses
confusing.
on. I apologize. Thank you.
Okay, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of August 16th.
Motion to approve.
Okay, Jeff moves. Jim seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Patricia, aye.
Aye.
Jim, Sarah, and Jeff.
Yes.
Okay. Approved unanimously. Okay, under old business, we have the ongoing conversation about the logo. Patricia, do you have any new information on that?
I just need you to write something up so I can give to them. I threw it out to them and they're excited, but I just need something like on paper or some concrete so that I could give it to
Okay,
them. And you know, just in what way we would want them to go. So we have
okay,
an explanation, some direction on what we would like.
alrighty. I will write that up this afternoon and I will send all the members of the commission a copy of that so we know what we're doing. I'm assuming you also want a timeline on that?
A timeline, exactly what you want. Yeah. And
Okay,
then I can get it to our communications people.
okay,
I've already thrown it out there, but I need, you know, some concrete, you know, I would need it written out.
right. So, and we're talking about 7th and 8th graders,
Correct.
and their entries will be judged by art teachers?
And
then-
I thought that we had said we were gonna, somebody,
Well, I was going to narrow it down, maybe. I don't, because there could be hundreds of entries and that would
Okay.
take,
so, yeah, you could say by the art teachers, the best, I don't know, top something or another, like 20, I don't know.
top 20, yeah.
Okay, so narrow down to the top 20 from each grade level?
Um, Top 20, I don't know, folks, what do you think? Top 20, period?
How many are you figuring?
You talking about the whole district? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the top 20. If we were giving separate awards for the 7th grade and the 8th grade, I'd say top 20 for both. But since we're only giving one award, I think maybe top 20.
Okay,
Okay,
all right, so you can just put it directly how, you know, in the direction exactly how we want it. And then
Okay.
I'll get it to where it needs to go.
okay. And how about we run this from, you think October 15th is enough time to get it out
yeah.
to the teachers and
Now, you know, we just got in, so we kind of still like in our only 3rd week of school, 4th week of school.
okay,
Get situated.
We're still trying to get situated.
okay, so,
Let me see, looking at the calendar.
well, November 1st? And run it
November till,
through,
no, we go on break in December.
Okay, when is that?
December it's right before, I think probably our last week will be December the 16th. And we off for 2 weeks and we won't come back to like January I think it's the 5th. So do you
Okay.
let it come, I don't know, do you want it to be after we come back? Would I give them enough? What do you want?
Well, either that or because I would really hate to have anything hanging over the
Do you
teachers.
want to wait till second semester and have that do second semester, or is that too late?
I think that might be a bit late because then we're going to have to get everybody, have us do the judging and then work out when we're going to do it. I'm thinking if we want it November 1st to November or December, actually just the month of November. Do you think that's enough time?
Just depends on what they're working on.
Yeah.
Talking about testing, sometimes they have testing. They have a lot
Okay.
going on.
When is that this year?
I can get the schedules. I'm not quite sure. I'm elementary. I'm not quite sure, but I can get the schedules if you want to put it off till we can get a clear clarification of what's available. I could figure that out, and then can I send it to you separately or
Well, if the commission sets certain parameters, I think, we can, and Rebecca, chime in if I'm wrong about this. But if as the commission, we set parameters, then you and I can work out the details as long as we stay within those parameters.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep, that works. And I can get information for the middle school and give me some dates and I can take it to them and see if that's feasible. And then we can write up a timeline and what we expect after that. Does that sound good?
Okay, input from Jim and Jeff. Do you think we should even try and do it
Yeah, I'm not
this
opposed to doing
semester?
it.
Should we do it the beginning of next semester? I'm sorry, Jim, I missed that.
Well, if you give them November, they're off for Thanksgiving, and then you got the Christmas holiday. And I don't know what, like you say, unless you gave her a couple of dates, November and December, or then.
So you're correct. I forgot about Thanksgiving. We're off 2 days. We're off on the 24th and the 25th.
Okay.
So that leaves us only 3 weeks in November, 3 weeks and some days.
How about this? Because we'll be meeting again. We'll be meeting again in October. I keep thinking later in the year it is. But we could work something up for our next meeting, and then you could share it with the art teachers in the 7th and 8th grade, and then it's something that they could get their students thinking about, and then start drawing, I guess you'd say,
Second semester.
when they come back to school.
Okay, so
and do like the month of January.
Okay, so that'll work. I will get it to our community person. So I just need you to give me a little guideline for it so I can get it to her, and then we can work it that way.
Okay. So what we're aiming for then is we will actually people will start drawing right after the first of the year, but the teachers can prepare them for that and get them thinking about it.
Correct.
And they don't have to do anything with the testing and the, holidays and all that kind of stuff.
So if you can write me up a little blurb like we were talking, and then send it to my email, I can get it to where it needs to go.
Okay. And I will send that to everybody on the commission, so you know what's up. And I don't think this is anything we have to vote on. Rebecca, do you know? Okay.
That you have to vote on what are you asking? I'm sorry.
Just we're getting the parameters for this logo contest with the schools, and what we're talking about, the directions that we give the school system and the timeline, none of this has to be voted on, right?
Right now, it sounds like it's kind of in the preliminary stages. I think maybe if you guys come up with, specific parameters that you're proposing to give to the schools, at that point, it might be, prudent to vote on it. But at this point, it doesn't sound like it sounds like you're still in the planning stages. So I don't know that there really is anything specific to vote on.
Right. Okay, so next meeting, I'll send it out ahead of time, but next meeting, I will send those parameters and what we want to do and dates and all that kind of stuff to the committee. So you're prepared ahead of time and then we can vote on it then.
Hey, Madam President,
Yes,
I have a comment or a question or statement, or I don't even know what it could be. But what happens if we do this? Just an idea. But we have, say, the director of the executive director, whatever the title is, for the Metro Parks, and we have the mayor, and we have maybe the president of Akron City Council. I don't know, whoever else would be appropriate, but maybe have 5 people vote on, whatever, we can review it and maybe make the top 5 recommendations or 10 recommendations. And then if they would be willing to, they could select what's what.
The winner of okay.
Are we talking about
the
winner of the
schools
local?
would give us their top 20. We would then go through them and then offer that group of people the top 5. Okay.
And I'm not even, like I said, committed to whoever those would be, but people like that. It seems like Metro Parks would be a natural. The mayor would be a natural. There could be more environmental type, whatever, but or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we could think about that at least for the next meeting, like who the 5 ought to be, or.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that I'm clear, I'm not going to get the guidelines until next, are you going to send me some now so I can get it started?
I'll send everybody something now so we can chew on it between now and the next meeting. And then we'll just, we'll just be able to go right to it.
Okay, excellent.
Okay. And I frankly I've been getting some information together for the website, like the history and what we do and when our meetings are and that kind of thing for Stephanie Marsh, but I have not yet gotten it to her. So that's where we are on the status of the new website.
Sarah, I'll let you know this. I've not forgotten about the history piece. I've collected the information. I just ran out of clock. I didn't have enough time to put something on paper.
Okay.
Side, but I've collected the data, and I like to.
Okay.
What's the time frame exactly on that? When would you need it by?
Well, I think probably as soon as we can do it, it won't be the new website that this information will go up on, but it can go on what we have now.
Okay.
And so then as they get the new website, they will have the verbiage and, all that kind of stuff. And then they can put it in as they need it.
Okay.
So could you get that to us for the next meeting?
Yes, I can. And maybe before. Yeah, I'll work on that. Can I get this real fast? I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Okay, well, we're pretty well done. Anybody have anything else?
I just wanted to add for John Malish, October 8th,
This correct number.
10 to 2. They're doing a tree planting, Cleveland Clinic.
I'm in the Zoom.
Yeah.
And you said we're all invited if anybody wants to show.
Yeah, well, I think
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes.
I'll plan to be there. And if anybody else, Jeff, you might want to come as member of city council, anybody who wants
Can
to
you
come.
send us the date? Can you email us the date?
It's October 8th.
Yep.
What is it?
October
The tree
8th.
planting, that John Malish
Field.
with Cleveland Clinic, they're planting they want to buy more trees.
What time?
10 to
I
2,
think it's 9:30, 9
10 to
o'clock,
2.
something like that.
I
Pardon?
told you.
10 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
10 to 2, okay,
Can you send us an email? Can you send us something?
sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey,
Okay, and something else, Jim?
That was pretty much it. And he said he received the tree commission letter of support for the ODNR grant. No refusal so far for the planning of this fall. He hasn't got anybody rebutting it, so we're good.
Okay, I'm
So
kind of
far.
surprised we didn't get anybody.
Well,
I mean, it's a good thing, I guess.
yeah,
Okay, anything else? Okay, so I will get you the blurb, Patricia, on what we want, kind of the time frame, and work out sort of an entire program so that we can have that on the agenda for the next meeting. And then you know, this happens. Ideas fly out of my head mid-sentence. It's embarrassing. The tree planting, well, that'll be before our next meeting. Okay, anyway, I think that might be about all we really need to do. Okay,
good. I think we're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, and Jeff, you'll get me that history. That was the other thing that was hanging in my brain. All right.
I
All
have
right.
a question. I know you told me
Okay.
that, or Sarah, or
Yeah.
maybe Jeff. Can you give me the information on, I think I was asking you about planting a tree in memory of someone, and I can't remember what you told me.
Oh,
Can you email me that too?
yeah, I don't know that I have that.
Jeff?
Well,
You
Jim.
can email me something.
Jim,
I can't remember. I
Yes.
remember, but I can't remember.
there is, within our ordinance, there's a space for that. I don't know if we've ever done anything with it. But Jim, I think if, talk to Malish if you can, or I can, whatever.
Okay.
If you want me to be part of that conversation, but we placed room in it because if you remember, the history of it is that there used to be a time, and there still is really, whenever somebody would be struck by a car and pass, or a shooting or something, they put a bunch of flowers and bears and stuff on a street corner.
Mhm.
So we wanted to avoid that. We said, hey, what the service director's office would keep like an inventory, if you will, of, people donate money, and a little, maybe a flat plaque that would lay on the ground and not be something that'd be tough to mow around. Something like that. We talked about that. And I think it's within the ordinance. So talk to Malish about that and see if, I don't even know if we've ever done, if anyone's
Yeah,
done it or
I'll-
not. But
Yeah. And then
it's in-
Patricia, if
it's
I
in place.
have something, I'll shoot you an email.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because whatever I need to
And-
do, I'm willing to do it if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, and as a commission, we should maybe talk about that, and maybe Jim, talk to Chris and the powers to be, and maybe that's a mission that we could take on in terms of educating the public and say, hey, this is what a wonderful way to, express your love for a loved one or whatever that passed. You could plant a tree, and, it would be inventoried, and put a little plaque that, in memory of, whatever.
And
Okay.
if you be someone, I know everybody's busy, to be a part of or take charge of that, you guys give me the directions and I'll do it. I would be more than willing to be a part,
Okay.
or.
I think John has said in the past that we have the ability to do both memorial trees, and then if a street wants to nominate itself for a heritage tree corridor.
Okay.
And so I don't know that I have heard the details or seen a form. Do you know how long John's going to be out, Jim?
He just left an emergency. He should be back tomorrow unless something, I don't know. what
Oh,
happened.
okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, he just had to take off today.
Okay. All right. Well, if you could say something to him, and
I will.
I'll shoot him an email just so
Yep.
that we both remember, and then that's something else we can take up at the next meeting. If
Yeah,
there's
and
anything, I think it already exists, but we need the information.
Okay,
Yeah, Sarah, it's in the ordinance too. This piece is in the ordinance too. And I'll be honest and frank with you, I think what it would take is for a council member to nominate. And this council member would nominate a street and say, this one is worthy. And, but we've
Okay.
never, I don't think we've ever done it. So that's
Yes,
another
we have
piece that we should be
minutes.
taking on.
Yeah. Just for information, I have a friend I got to talking to over the weekend, and apparently, I don't even know the street, but some of the trees on this street have been marked to be brought down because of tree roots. But they feel very strongly about keeping them. So that's something I think we need to talk about. And I suspect,
you don't know the street.
no, it's not far from where I live in West Akron. But they said they were talking about like getting a petition up and things like that. So I wanted to, make sure that we had all our T's crossed and I's dotted, so that I know what to tell her, and, directions on how to approach us as the commission. And I think that is also information that we need to get on the website. So people can go and they can see and, oh, okay, well then, either through 311, or if there's a special form that needs to be created or already exists and just needs to get on the website. And that's all things that I need to talk with John about, so.
Okay, yeah, he, hopefully he'll be back tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Good discussion. Kind of not a whole lot on the agenda, but a lot of good meaty stuff. Before I adjourn, anything else anybody can think of?
I love the silent helpers.
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
Thank
Very
you
cool.
for Maria, for taking the minutes.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Second.
Second, and I don't think we need to vote on that. So see everybody.
All
Have a
right,
good
have a good rest of
afternoon.
your day, evereveryone. Thank
Yeah,
you.
same to you all. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.